All right, what's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm L'Oreal.
I'm Saige.
Now, Saige is our special guest host today, and there's a reason for that. But we got Slim Thugger here. What's up, Slim Thug?
What's up with it? It's an honor. I'm so happy to be here.
Hey.
I'm really excited about this interview.
And he's been fasting. We should have caught him at the end of his fast, but
I'm cool. I'm turned up sober. I don't need it.
all right. So I told you we're going to start with the tip of the day. We have a lot of surprises for you. Now, Saige is here because she's a virgin.
Wow.
This is the first virgin that's ever been.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
That's a trick
you look
question.
21.
I'm 23.
Hey, what you waiting on?
Good question.
Yeah.
A good guy?
Are you waiting for marriage?
No. That's everyone's first question.
Yeah, that's
Right.
my first question.
Because I don't even know if I want to get married.
I say do it.
No.
Oh, come on. What
don't
could
say
it? She
that.
waited until she's 23. She might as well
I
make sure
say
it's the
do
right
it.
guy.
I just
right?
don't think it count. I just don't think it'll be a difference. You know, as if I look at you to be my wife or whatever, I wouldn't say, oh, you was a virgin. I'd rather you have sex than be a virgin.
So you're not impressed by her virginity?
It ain't that I ain't impressed. You know?
Damn.
I want you to get over that. I want you to, have some experience or whatever.
But she does other stuff, right, Saige?
Oh,
I've
that's
done everything except for have sex. And that also means I've never had any type of sex.
Wow.
But I've given head.
That's oral sex.
That's oral sex.
Yeah, but as far as having a penis in my vagina
Oh, you
or
mean
in
like
my
no
ass,
ass?
that's never
Yeah.
happened.
So is in your ass, you would still be a virgin, though?
Right.
I don't know. I feel like that depends on
Yes,
who
you would,
you're
because
talking to.
your vagina, your hymen would still be intact.
Yeah.
I think just her vagina is a virgin. She's not a virgin.
Her mouth is definitely not a virgin.
It's just, she's been saving the treasure.
So okay, you give a guy head, he doesn't never want to fuck after that?
Yeah.
Is that like a tease? Would you? Okay, first of all, Slim Thug don't even like head anyway, so I don't even.
Wait, you don't
cool.
like
I like
head?
head. It's cool. I just ain't I ain't gotta have it though, I ain't no big fan, It's
See,
cool.
that's kind of not liking it.
What's
Yeah.
the reason, though?
I go south on girls giving me head a lot of times. There's only a few that can pull it out of me. On the cool, and, out of experience, I go south. I got high blood pressure though, so it's certain shit. I go flat on a bitch, she'll be like, what the fuck? But on the cool, I just, it's only a few can really make me bust giving me head on the cool.
So were you just saying that sometimes girls give you head and makes you go flat?
I just
limp?
go flatline. I go south on them.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be, Stephanie would be mad as
Yeah.
fuck.
I would
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It be like that though. It ain't your fault, boo. It's the high blood pressure.
No, but I mean, if a guy is going soft on my mouth, but he can still fuck me if he still gets hard from my pussy,
Right. That's how
I
I
wouldn't
do
be
it.
so mad.
Yeah,
But
should be.
you know
what I mean?
A lot of girls, we all think we're really great at head.
Right.
Yeah.
How would you get back hard then? Because I would think.
I know the pussy. I'm good all the way in the cut. I'm good. It's just the head thing. I think it's a position thing. I think when I'm laying on my back, I just go soft, If
So
it's
she
just
can't
head.
ride you or
If
nothing?
she ride me, we good. But the head thing, it ain't enough feeling. I don't think. It's just. It ain't enough. It ain't enough. Touching or whatever. I don't know what it may be, but
there's-
like I say, it's some girls who pull that motherfucker right out. You know what I'm saying? But some girls, for the most part, I be like, man, I'm good, boo. Turn over. Let's do this shit.
See, I randomly remember him talking about this because you said
Yeah.
a girl your teacher had a towel or something.
She wasn't my teacher. I remember you saying she wasn't my teacher. She was a teacher.
Right.
And she was like, I was told her that. I was like, man, I ain't tripping on the head. Come on with it, She was like, man, nigga, what's this? Nigga, you got me fucked up. And she pulled that motherfucker right out, instantly. I was like, damn.
What did she do special?
I don't know.
Is
She
there
did.
a tip?
She
Is
got a
there a
towel.
tip?
She did go get some towel and wet that motherfucker. And I don't know. I remember after that, she just pulled it out, man.
It felt like a
Wet
vagina.
towel?
Yeah, it was a few. It's a lot of girls, not a lot, but it's a few girls who can pull it out. But for the most part, if you an amateur out there and you playing, I'm gonna be like, hey, come on, let's get to it.
What Saige, would you consider yourself a professional because you've never done anything in your vagina?
A professional at giving head?
Yeah.
See, it depends on the dick, it depends on the guy, it depends on all of that. So I'm obviously going to be better at that than I am at having sex because I've never had sex. But in the beginning, I didn't like giving head. Over time, now I like it.
Right, because what else? But what about if a guy eats you out? He's not trying to slide up in there after, because
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, all the time. But also, if you're going to be getting with me, chances are that I'm a virgin going into it. there's been a couple guys who I haven't told, and then that's never good because then they just assume we're having sex.
You have to be upfront.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, would you guys, if you guys were in my position, would you tell the person before or not?
Yeah, you should.
I wouldn't tell them right at the door because that's really none of their business.
And no one
That's
would,
kind of false advertising.
and no one would believe you.
That's kind of false advertising.
I mean, I feel like if you're getting to know somebody and you start making out and start getting intense, then I think you should tell them like, hey, I'm a virgin. I've never had actual sexual.
But before you eat my pussy and think we're gonna fuck, I'm a virgin.
Right.
But you think that I should tell them in the middle of it getting to that point?
Tell them before.
Yeah, I think you should tell them when it gets hot.
See, I think before, one time I did that. Luckily, that guy's still my friend now. But I did that, and it just totally threw everything off. Like,
Right.
it was just
It
not good.
would.
That's like false
so bad.
advertising. From my point of view, I say tell them before you.
But how is it false advertising? It's not like she
advertising?
advertised like, "Hey, I'm a sex freak."
I mean, if you giving me head, and then if a dude eating you out, that's
No,
like,
I don't mean that
we
hot.
finna-
I don't mean
pussy
that
over
hot.
here.
I don't
Okay.
mean
Just like
that hot.
kissing and stuff.
I
Yeah.
mean, like when you start reaching that level that you might get to having a dick in your hand or something like that.
before you
know what I'm
start
saying? Before,
how'd that
any
get here?
sexual
Yeah, but
thing.
think about that moment.
like if you making out, like let's say you go on a date, you have your first kiss, everybody's happy, you go home, right? You go home. So, let's say the next conversation he texts you like, oh, I can't wait to get close to you or something like that.
I'm a
That's
virgin.
when you should tell him,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
like I think
Well, my
that would be
nickname's
nice,
Virgin
but
Mary.
just so you know, it's not gonna
you're not
happen
getting
that
any
easy. Yeah.
You can eat it.
But for some guys, that's a challenge.
Yeah, so another question. Would you guys, if you were me, would you do what we're saying right now and tell them in the beginning? Or act like the girl who's just kind of hard to get and then 3 months down the line or like a month,
Ain't
whatever
nobody
you
waiting no
wait.
3 months.
Nah.
I'm saying
Okay,
right now.
why not a couple weeks or something?
No, I'm kidding.
That's a setup for failure. It's like, to me, it is. I mean, I personally don't want to mess with no virgin, though. I don't
Right.
want that responsibility of, man, I took her virginity. I feel like if I take your virginity, we damn near, you're going to feel
Bonded
like we
for
got to
life.
get married. You know what I'm saying?
Why? I didn't do
Yeah.
that when I was.
I mean, I just
That's
feel
'cause
like
you were
that. If
8.
you 23
I
and
was
you a virgin,
bitch.
you're going to be blowing my line up like, nah, nigga, you took my virginity. We got to be together. Fuck that.
All right, well, let me get to the tip of the day. We didn't even get to that yet. So, the tip of the day today is how do you ease your way into a virgin? Now, I know you've had a couple of virgins, I'm sure.
I had a few, but not a lot, though. Honestly, like, I don't want to be responsible for taking a girl virginity.
So, how did you ease your way in those times? And let's talk about your virginity experience.
Man, that's funny.
It was his
So
babysitter.
I was 12, right? And actually it was that's some ghetto shit. My sister, baby daddy's sister.
Oh, my gosh.
There's baby.
My sister,
Family.
baby
Okay.
daddy's sister. And she just had a baby, not too
Damn.
long ago, right? So she was at the crib, and my homeboy hit too over there.
Oh, my
Up-
gosh.
She took all your virginity.
Well, look, anyway,
She's a beast.
She's
yeah,
like, I
so
just had a
it
baby,
was-
so I can't get pregnant right now.
Right
Everybody
now, it was like, it was me all the way. I just was like, fuck it, I'm ready. I'm finna go and do this shit, And what's crazy, before I had lost my virginity, I didn't even know I could bust. You know what I'm saying? So
So, you had never jerked
never
off?
jerked out, none of that.
No
Really?
wet dreams?
Yeah, none of that. I was 12. I was young, I didn't even know. So I went in there and, I just jumped straight into it, and then I did bust. And then she was like, you busting me? I say, I don't know. How do it feel?
Boys have
That
such
shit
a
was super
time.
funny.
How long did it take?
Man, I don't even remember. It had to be fast though.
Yeah,
I
it
was
had to.
12. I was like, and
How
that-
old was she?
ever since then, she was a little older.
She done
how
had a
old she
kid
was?
and everything.
How old she? Yeah, she about 30. She a little older than me. About a year or two older than me.
Okay, I think you said she was 30. I was like,
nah.
damn.
But anyway, like,
Wait, she was 13 and had a kid already?
right? She was super young.
Clearly, we know how she was getting.
And I already turned. She was turned up, I guess. So.
Yeah, I guess she was
Anyway,
so
man, that shit was crazy
like it.
though, man. But after that, I just beat my meat every day. It was over.
You were like, that was a great feeling. I don't know.
Once I knew I could bust, it ain't never stopped.
Did you ever get caught masturbating?
Have I ever got caught? I did get caught before. I'm sure I got caught a couple times. You know, I used to go at it for real when I was a kid. Like, fuck it, every day damn near.
All right, so what about the virginity that you took? Like certain girls. How now, because Saige obviously is a virgin, so we're trying to help her, like, how is she going to ease her way into her first time?
Man, it been so many years. Like, I had to be a teenager last time I took somebody virginity. And I just remember it being bloody.
Yeah. She's concerned about that.
That's what I just asked them
That's what
before.
I remember. I just remember it being bloody.
It's just like period sex then.
Right. I don't know. I mean, well, I don't be running red lights, so, you know.
Lies. We don't believe you.
That ain't my thing, man. Running red lights ain't my thing, but yeah.
You got some blood on your shirt right now. You look
Look down.
right at the bottom.
I try not to run red lights, man.
Try not to.
Yeah.
But it's happened.
It happened before, like
Right.
not on purpose, probably.
She
you know,
just
somebody,
got a period, didn't know.
Girls are tricky, man. They'll trick you into that, man. They don't tell you.
You be like, damn, you super gushy.
But then you don't stop.
Murder
You turn the
scene.
light on.
Yeah, if I know, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go south. I'm tripping. What's going on? But
All right, so for the guys out there, what would you tell them about having sex with a virgin? How should you go about it? Finger her?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you gotta open it up, man, with your finger or something.
But
know.
you've had fingers. You're not.
How
gonna
many?
So your
You'll be
thing
fine.
broke,
Yeah,
man.
How many
is
fingers?
Sometimes I don't know. I think like
What? Wait.
2 or 3.
Exactly.
Well, you
I said
had
you can
sex
take a
then.
dick.
You
man.
had sex.
Yeah, you can take
You
it.
basically
Definitely 2. I don't
cheating
know.
yourself. You might as well go all the way with it. What are you waiting on?
No, you'll be fine.
If you're at 3, you can take a dick
Right.
for sure.
my
It's not that she can't take a dick. She just chose
Without
not to.
bleeding.
Oh.
Yeah, but
No,
regardless, if I haven't gotten fingered in a couple weeks or whatever, every time that I get fingered again,
You snap back clothes.
yeah, I feel it. So
but
regardless,
it bleeds.
no,
No, you're fine.
So do you use toys?
no, I've never. I mean, I'd be open to it, but I just.
I'll get you one.
She need
gonna
one of
get
them
you a big
little,
dick.
them little
I bet Ange
buzzer
actually will.
She
things.
needs something bigger than that.
Yeah, she need one that don't go in her. The one
No,
that
she need a
just
bigger
sit
one
on
so
top
that
of
when
it.
it's time to slide it in, you know,
It
that way you
doesn't
can
hurt.
bust your own hymen.
Well, nobody ain't gonna believe
No,
you.
but
then,
it's
'cause you're
already
gonna
in
waste
a
Losing
time.
my virginity to a freaking toy.
No,
Right,
no, I don't think that you should. I don't think you
Exactly.
That's
should
what most
use.
of these guys are anyway.
I don't
Yeah,
think you should
same
use
thing.
a toy that's a dick. I think
need
you
the
should use a
buzzer thing.
vibrator. Yeah, if you want to use a toy,
buzzer
use a
thing?
vibrator.
Thing.
Like just something small. Not a. Why would
thing
you
you
do
put on
that?
your
No.
clit.
But then what's the purpose? Because I mean, it's
You
not
can
that
even
I'm
use
not
something
sexually
small
active
in there.
anyway.
Right.
You're just saying just to experience more.
Yeah, if you want to use a toy, I don't think you should fuck yourself with a dick. I think the
Right.
first dick you should get should be
The
a
real dick.
human
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, well, let's talk
Right.
about Stephanie. Talk about your first time, just to
The first time I lost, my first time, it was really good. You know what I mean? Like her, I had done other things. I had fingers. You know what I mean? I wasn't sucking dick before I lost my virginity. I don't know why I didn't want to. I think that's something a woman has to get used to seeing, like seeing a dick in her face. You know what I mean? Especially when you're as young as I was.
Right.
But you know, my first, he was a nice lover. You know, he set candles up.
Aw.
And he
See,
ate
that's
my
what you want,
pussy.
Sage.
You know what I mean? So and again, like I broke my hymen with fingers, so it felt good. It didn't feel bad. It was different. It was like, oh shit, I'm having sex.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. It didn't hurt. There was no blood.
Did you feel
It
an
was
instant
good.
bond forever, like Slim Thug thinks a woman is gonna
No,
forever be bonded to you?
I've said this before, and this is a true story. When I left the house, I was like, yes, I'm not a virgin. I can go and have sex with the guy I was really in love
remember you
with.
saying that.
That's the truth.
Thank you for breaking me
I
in.
was like, thank God this is
shit.
over. Now I could go fuck the nigga that I really want to fuck with.
Well, L'Oreal, what about your first time?
My first time, I was going into the 10th grade, and I had this guy I was dating, and after we had sex, it wasn't good to me. I hated it.
Right, I
thought
do
it was
too.
terrible, and I dumped him after that. I was like, I'm good on this nigga. Like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to fuck him. And I didn't have sex again for like a whole entire year.
That's how I was. I didn't have sex for 2
Yeah.
years after the first time I,
I
had
didn't
sex.
have it for a long time.
Which is nice because at least you'll be ready when it's time. Because sometimes I think if you do it too early and both of y'all don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
it could be
he
a
knew
whack.
what he was doing.
No, but the guy
he
I
had
lost.
fucked a lot of bitches. before.
Yeah, the guy that I lost my virginity to, he was 31 years old. Like, and we were
you a
boyfriend
curve.
and girlfriend for a while.
How old was you?
I was a little girl. I was like 14.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, man.
14, 15.
Nah, this
yeah.
nigga was
Crazy.
like 18. I wasn't doing it like you.
I was.
He's
My
sick for
birthday is
that.
late in the
Yeah,
year.
right.
He's
My-
sick for that.
Yeah, for
Fuck
sure. I
you,
think
whoever
about
you
it
are.
now as an adult, and I'm like, that's an awkward
disgusting.
moment when you realize you're with a pedophile.
Yeah.
But
I would murder
No,
the nigga
but,
that did that to my niece or something.
no,
Yeah.
but he and I were boyfriend and girlfriend, and you know my birthday's late in the year, so I was gonna be 15. I was 14, gonna be 15.
Oh, so
it
that
was
makes
like
it
it
better.
happened in like
That don't make it
October,
no better.
right? You know what I mean? So I don't want to say that I was completely.
I was
14
15
So you was only half
I
his
was
age.
about-
That's okay.
I was
Look.
less than half
Hey.
his age. Less
You
than
know,
half
as they
his
say,
age.
age ain't nothing but a number.
Fuck
No,
that.
it was
No, I'm
crazy.
kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Yeah.
I was like,
No,
what?
and
What's his name? R. Kelly.
R. Kelly wrote that, by the way.
That
It might
remind
as
me
well
of
have
the
been.
dudes in high school. They always, the dudes out of school come to the school
Wait
in
outside.
clean ass cars
Right.
to pick up the bad bitches. I'd be like, man, what type of suck ass nigga need
Well,
a
that
high
was the
school
guy
So
I
girl?
was
pervy.
my
Yeah.
virgin.
You know what I'm
He was
saying?
waiting outside the school
Yeah.
at Columbia.
He like
Yeah.
was that's when I went to
Crazy.
I was in school in Newark.
Oh, okay.
And he was outside in his little car.
Right.
I was like, oh, who's this?
Because listen,
Being
anybody,
fast.
when I was in high school, anybody that had a car was popping. It didn't matter what type of car it was.
True.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he got a car? Okay.
I'm talking about motherfuckers who was out of school already,
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back to high school to pick up the bad bitches.
That
I
was
like,
disgusting.
Man,
Yeah.
these cheating ass niggas.
So, Saige, what's the plan? How close have you come to actually having sex? Has there been a time where he was right there about to put it in and then you was like, no?
Yeah, well, there have been times that just naturally a penis has been super close to to going into me.
Right.
And like I've had penises grace my vagina,
Right.
but never
Grace
never-
it, like
You mean grace?
graze.
Well, you know what?
I mean, there's a lot. There's
Grace
things.
is not a virgin.
No, but
Whatever,
you could do
whatever,
things with
yeah.
the penis
Just grace
on the
me.
vagina without actually putting it in. There's
That's
a
true.
lot you can do.
He's gonna get blue
Yeah.
balls, but
Has a guy ever like
But
jerked
can-
off on you?
It's nice.
Not jerked off on me. No.
like, bitch, you don't
No?
wanna fuck?
Right. That's what
Jerked
me.
off on me. Like just came on me.
Yeah.
No. I'll keep you posted when that happens.
You don't have sex?
No.
Fine. I'll just
That's
come on
me
you.
right there.
That's
Oh, you
you.
ain't gonna give me that pussy?
Yeah, no, I've had boyfriends like when I don't be in the move, they'll grab my butt, be shaking my ass, and I'll wake up like this nigga.
Just
Right.
bust
Oh,
it all on my
he
butt.
And
They
I go
won't
to
come
sleep.
on me, but they'll come.
I'll go to sleep on your ass, and if you want to fuck later, I'll be like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good. Is that as satisfying as having sex when you do that?
That's
Busting is
relationship
busting.
problem.
It don't matter?
It don't matter. I mean, of course, having sex and feeling, the gushy is better. But if you bust,
A bust is a bust is a bust.
is a bust.
That's
I think that's kinda
relationship
true,
Yeah,
problems.
it is.
That's
Bust is
true.
a bust.
I feel the same way, but sometimes if you have sex, you'd be disappointed. Like if somebody's eating you out and you come from that, and you're like, "Man, I should have waited and had sex."
Oh, not
I
me.
do
I was
sometimes.
like, make me come again. Like, you gotta put some work in.
No, because it take a while. Once I do it once, I'm not like right after.
Really? I can.
Have you come, Saige?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
well,
you know?
course.
No, I'm joking.
No, I
well, you should already have sex.
like I said, I've gotten eaten out and I've gotten fingered.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Orgasms
Do you
are
feel
nice.
like
you
you're almost
masturbate?
ready to have sex now?
Yeah,
Like-
for sure. I do think I am.
Are you
So what-
dating somebody? Like, are you dating someone?
No.
Let's sell your virginity. No, I'm
No.
joking.
No,
We're doing a
My mom
GoFundMe.
told me about
A
that.
GoFundMe.
She's like, you could sell your virginity for like
Oh,
millions
my
of
God.
dollars.
Yeah, you should sell your virginity.
No,
At this
I
point,
think
make some money.
you
off
know
of
what?
it.
You guys go to GoFundMe.org.
/Saige.
Oh shit!
Backsplash.
Okay, but you know what one of the biggest struggles of being a virgin is? I mean, actually, there's a bunch.
There's a
but
few.
It's like the opposite of what you'd think almost. So many people in my life know that I'm a virgin. And so everyone's like, for example, I saw Ange like 2 weeks ago and she was like, Saige, are you going to tell us when you lose your virginity? And I was like, yeah, of course.
We
I
wanna
get that-
know.
I get that all the time. So I'm almost like reverse. Like
pressure.
people had this respect for me almost for being a 23-year-old virgin.
Right.
So the day that I lose it, it's like I have to not
Like-
disappoint all these people. Like so many people are like happy for me, but
No.
it's like this reverse.
Don't think of it like that. You got to think of it. I lost my virginity at 23.
Right.
And
Yeah, I'm
have a
the-
mouth.
You already
What's
did
up?
good.
She's just not going to
So,
be
it
that
doesn't
interesting
matter.
anymore once she loses her virginity.
Yeah.
When I have sex, I think I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna get turned out, but I think I will like sex a lot.
Yeah, I think you're gonna
You're gonna love
freak.
it. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It's
I think you're cheating
amazing.
I better
yourself
after
right now,
23.
man.
No,
You're
that's what I
Don't cheat
wish-
yourself. Treat
You know,
yourself.
especially knowing that you've had fingers and your hymen is broken and all of that. I wish that you could like have sex with like such an incredible lover. Like even if it's not gonna be your boyfriend, just somebody who's gonna do it the right
Light
way.
the candle.
She's gonna fall in love then.
Like not
then
even.
She'll fall in
yeah,
love.
no,
Just
so she could feel the like you guys.
Where you at?
You guys were like, what is this
Yeah,
when you
that's how
lost
I
your
felt.
virginity?
I was
Like,
like,
oh.
no.
Well, Slim Thug, have you ever done the set up the candles, have the music playing?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I did some romantic shit before in life.
What's the most romantic shit you ever did
I'm
that you
not
can
really
recall?
that romantic though. But,
Oh, man.
we can go on a trip or some cool shit like that.
Okay.
That's nice.
That
Yeah,
type of
that's
shit.
real nice.
Trips are romantic.
Yeah, I try to do
them
romantic
candles.
shit, but I ain't just no very romantic dude. I ain't gonna lie. Just, I think I threw some flowers on the bed before and shit. You know,
I love
You made it sound so unromantic the way you said.
Do some flowers on the
Man, I
bed.
think I threw some
Yeah.
flowers on the bed and shit.
Went outside,
I
snatched
did
them
that
out the
before.
yard.
Yeah, man. You know. But I don't call myself a super romantic dude though.
Do you ever make the effort? I remember, listen, I was following you on Instagram. You got in a relationship. You was a little strung out for a second.
Right.
You
When I'm in a
was. You was posting
relationship,
all kind of pictures.
When
It
I'm in
was food
simp
out.
mode, I'm in simp mode. I mean, it is what it is.
So in
That's
my
not
head,
that
you were doing
wrong.
all kinds of
It was
romantic
like
things.
a prom
Yeah.
picture y'all put up together.
A
but
prom
y'all was,
picture?
It was
Yeah,
way
you
past
had a
prom.
corsage. No.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all
No
had the
telling,
hands
man.
She said it was
each
Like
way
I
past
say-
prom.
Like I say, man, if I'm in a relationship and you know I'm down for all the relationship shit, I ain't tripping.
I thought it was
It's
sweet
cool.
though. I think it's nice when a man treats his lady really well and has no problem
Me
with
too.
being public about it.
I mean, I don't give a damn about that. Like, if I'm fucking with somebody, I'm fucking with them, and it is what it is. Like, and I like kind of pissing bitches out sometimes. Like, bitch, this could have been you. But you
This
missed
could have been
out.
you.
Could have been you. You
What's your
fucked up.
longest relationship that you had?
Longest relationship I had, I don't know, man. On and off, me and Toya was together like probably 9 years on and off. Yeah,
She's single now again, you know.
I heard. Yeah, I
Might want to
heard.
swoop back in there
Yeah.
and do the prom
I
picture
mean,
thing.
I don't know.
She probably feeling vulnerable too and shit.
I don't know. She cool.
be the rebound.
We more like family nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
More like cool. You know?
I do feel like people want y'all to be together for real.
Yeah, they probably do. But,
Y'all were
you know,
cute.
We was cool. We had fun, man. It's just a lot of shit in the past. You know, like I feel like I don't think it'll ever go away. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's gonna always be some. You did this, motherfucker, in '96 or whenever it was.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
But it was more on you. She didn't do shit to you.
Nah, I don't. It was more on.
You were
me,
young though.
Probably. I still don't say I did shit. Like you know what. I still don't
You don't
remember.
admit to nothing.
I don't remember doing shit.
You
man.
know what's so
Like,
funny? We was just talking about
just
this.
talked about it.
Listen,
But,
we
but
were
she'll still say, "No, you did this, you did that." You know. And I be
why don't you
like,
just
"Man,
come clean?
I ain't did shit. I ain't gonna ever admit to what I ain't do. You know.
You just
like,
say you didn't do shit.
Nah,
You don't remember?
I didn't do shit. If I did something, it was on a break. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
And that's what it is.
I ain't speak to you for a whole day.
He talking
Right.
about
Let that bitch suck my
He
dick.
talking about break
Right.
babies.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. We was on a break.
It was a break.
baby came
we
early.
broke up. I mean, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. You
Because
know?
honestly, sometimes a woman just wants you to be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I did this.
But okay,
we can't move on
if,
until.
if it really was a break, what should you do? Should you say, "Well, I did do it while we was together"? If it really was a break,
No, you shouldn't.
right? You should keep.
But
it real
you
and
should.
say,
But you could be like, listen. I know you feel fucked up.
I say that. I tried that. That didn't work. She still feel like it was, you know.
You should be like, listen. I did this 30-day fast, man, and I really just changed. You came in here. The first thing you said was, you know, I'm a changed person.
I am. I try to get better every day. But you know, at the end of the day, I want to be at peace. And then I think starting with somebody new, you know, I like to have that brand
A
new
clean
slate.
slate.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the past and then have to deal with shit that happened, you know, whenever way back then when I broke your
I
heart.
do
in
think
other
that
ways,
forgiveness
you know
is
what I'm
important though. Like for a lot of women, like we break up with somebody, they messed up, but then we get back together, but we still bring up old stuff.
Yeah.
I do feel like when you get back together with somebody, just let the past go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting all over.
Most women can't do that. Though,
Yeah, because
you
you're
know.
forgiving, but you're not forgetting.
Yeah,
Right,
but sometimes
exactly.
the only way you can move on is if you just stop
Yeah, you
bringing
just
up
have to decide
old stuff
to.
and let it be a clean, brand new start. Because if I
Right.
say I'm going to get back together with you, why would I do that if all I'm going to do is bring up the past?
Exactly.
That's really how I feel.
Because
Because,
some people don't change.
well, then you shouldn't have got back together with them. Because you have to give it a chance.
But you don't know. Like, you could believe, like, you see how you came in, I'm a changed man.
Yeah.
So say you
I believe
convince
him.
someone that. I believe that too. But say you convince somebody that, and then you back to your old ways. Now you're going to be mad at yourself. Like, man, I knew the type of person this person was.
Right,
but I still gave
but
them
it's still a
another
risk
chance.
no matter what.
True.
Anything you do is a risk. Any relationship that you're in, you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk that person is going to treat you the way that you want to be treated, and maybe they will, maybe they won't. But, you know, with a great risk comes a great reward.
Like y'all just said, what y'all said. Oh, when you was with such and such, you was all this. When I'm with a girl, I'm boyfriend of the year, I think. You know, first of all, I can't cook or no shit like that, so we at every great restaurant in the city. I don't mind spending all the time with my chick if I'm with a chick, you know what I'm saying? We on trips, we doing everything, you know, other motherfuckers is jealous of, you know, for the most part. So at the end of the day, I got confidence and feel like, you know, whoever I do fuck with is gonna be good and gonna be happy. So if I gotta argue with somebody or if I'm losing peace being with somebody, I'm not finna fuck with them.
Right, because you seem like a chill, not wanting to argue type
I ain't
of
with
person.
that shit,
I feel
man.
the same way.
I don't like arguing either.
I ain't, because I'm single
done with
right
arguing.
now.
No, Lori, y'all like to argue.
I'm happy
Sometimes I
single.
like to argue.
Yeah.
Because listen, I'm not gonna lie. Some guys like women that like to argue because they think that means this is a great relationship because she cares.
It's not all the time, but like sometimes I do like to. I like to argue with.
Stephanie like to
I
argue
could
too.
go. I could go. I don't like arguing, but I can go.
No, Stephanie.
I can go.
I done heard some of Stephanie's arguments.
Yes, I can
in
go.
the past.
But no, I mean, like I just.
Stephanie be like, "Where you at right now? Where you at right now?
you know-
FaceTime the room. Show me the whole room. Walk around the house.
Nah, but that's
I
not
never heard her say
arguing.
fitting it, but she was like, "I'm finna pull up right now. Where you at?"
No, but that's not arguing. That's just letting it be known who's the boss at that moment. You know what I mean? You switch.
Slim Thug is the boss. Okay.
Nah, but I'm done with arguing.
I
Like
gotta be that
now,
too.
I mean, we're talking about a relationship that been over for like about a year.
Right.
It's been a year, and today, like I'm single. So like, don't tell me anything. Don't give me no attitude. Like you're not gonna hear from me again.
Okay.
I'm not with it. Not now.
If it's not your boyfriend, it's
like guys like arguing. Men like to argue. Men like to bring shit up. Men like to make shit up out of nothing.
I feel like men don't like to argue.
Nah, I don't know, guys. I guess I get guys mad enough that they want to start shit with me. I don't know.
Stephanie will make you mad because they probably like, I want her to just care, so I gotta try to make her mad,
and
so
I'm
she
just
can
like,
show some emotion.
I'm just like, why? I don't understand.
Now I saw you had I think you did an interview talking about like real estate and your last relationship, things got all messed up.
That wasn't no relationship though.
It looked like one. I seen it.
Oh, my last relationship?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't. That ain't had nothing to do with it. That was the old. Yeah,
Okay.
nah, y'all got me confused with the other chick. Like,
Damn.
I was telling a story in New York Times about a thing that happened years ago, like back in 2008.
Okay.
But I was in a relationship not too long ago. We ain't together no more though. Yeah.
So what happened? So one woman was a realtor.
Right. And she got me a house on the north. And it's just, she fucked me up basically. I don't know what, it was basically this. I messed with her like once or twice, you know what I'm saying? She had a daughter that was old enough too, like 20, 21, you know what I'm saying? And we was like neighbors, like lived a few houses away from each other. And we wasn't together or nothing. We just messed around like once or twice maybe.
Right.
So I think it was only once, matter of fact. And her daughter used to come over, and I'd be like, "Hey, man, keep your daughter from the house, because you know I'm in my robe. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
She's 22.
Right?
So
she grown.
fuck her and her daughters.
I just was like, keep her away from there. But she'll come over the house and make the best fucking biscuits in the world. Just telling my homeboy Rico about this shit.
You know what a biscuits do to a man.
Yeah, right. You come in there cooking and shit, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to. I told her though before.
Man.
And anyway, it ended up happening. So I don't know.
Yeah, so you fucked her daughter?
Yeah.
This week's episode of Lip Service is brought to you by Squarespace. Everything you could ever need to get your website off the ground is included in your Squarespace website.
It's easy to create and maintain. Squarespace provides beautiful design templates with customizable settings to set your website apart from the rest. From nationally recognized brands to your favorite local shops, Squarespace is trusted by hundreds of thousands of savvy shop owners around the world.
Squarespace Commerce lets you expand your business online by giving you the tools to understand every aspect aspect of your business. Best of all, Squarespace's customer service team is an experienced Squarespace user, working in a Squarespace office, trained and waiting online just to help you. All you got to do to start your free trial is go to squarespace.com today, enter offer code Angela, and you get 10% off your first purchase. That's squarespace.com, offer code Angela, and you save 10% off your first purchase. Squarespace, set your website apart. Damn.
I don't think that was, I don't know if that was the issue.
No, but that was her intention. That was the daughter's intention.
Yeah,
right, the daughter
she knew what she was doing, making biscuits. While I'm in my robe.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm like, man. She know what's up. She know what she doing, coming down here with that shit. So I was like, I gave her what she wanted for the most part. But
you're nice.
You needed some biscuits.
I'm not saying I'm easy, but
you're like, and that biscuits got honey.
I'm
Girl,
waking
come
up
here.
in the morning, like, and you walking up in here doing all this, like, hey, it's bound to happen. But anyway, I ended up later on getting my house foreclosed on. From fucking with that,
So how did that happen? Like she just.
It's a long story, but this is how it went. Okay, I was dealing with child support at the time, right? So my second baby mama, and I was going to court, and they was like, I'm in there like I'm broke. I ain't got no money. That's what I'm saying. Like I had a first album that was out and it was on a major label, but now I'm back independent. So I'm like, Judge, I ain't got shit. I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So he like, how you broke? You just bought this new house. You know what I'm saying? On the north side. So I'm like, well, I had great expectations. I had big dreams that I was gonna still be getting money. So I had to stop paying my mortgage a couple months, to make it look good. And then after that, it was the short sale shit going on, the Obama thing when the housing crisis was going on. Me and him, we was living together at the time. I was trying to get the fuck from the north because it was like 45 minutes from downtown. And, we getting fucked up every night, driving out there drunk and shit. I was like, man, I want to move downtown. So she just said, well, you can do a short sale and get out of the house. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool, let's do that. So what do I need to do? She was just like, okay, you already ain't pay your rent from not doing it,
your mortgage.
Mortgage or whatever from not doing this. So just keep doing that, and then we'll do the shorts. Act like it's the housing crisis. You can't afford it no more, and they'll do a short sale. Okay, cool. I'm like,
and this is after you fucked her daughter. She's giving you this advice.
This is after this. She don't even know though. She don't even know. Well, I didn't think she knew. I don't even know if that's the real issue. She might have just been on some fuck shit. Like she had probably been trying to fuck me out the house anyway. She probably had did that. I don't know, but I'm just assuming, this could have been it, so anyway, by one day I see a note on my fucking front door that says it's foreclosed on. I'm like, what the fuck?
How did that?
More than anything, like it was like for $15,000, I think. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and it's like a $400,000 house. So I'm like, damn, I could have paid that shit. It wasn't nothing,
Yeah, $15,000.
Right. She was it was either she was trying to fuck me out the house or she was salty about what happened with the daughter. I don't know. I haven't talked to her since. Salty. I don't know. That's what I assumed.
She was like, okay, this is what we gonna do. You gonna stop paying your mortgage.
I don't know what it was, but I wasn't even talking about it. New York Times just asked me like, what was the biggest real estate lesson you learned?
Right.
And that's how it all came about.
Don't fuck the realtor and the daughter.
So I was like, shit. That's how the whole story came out, man. But it had nothing to do with my ex or nothing like that.
Oh,
she was
okay,
just
I didn't know which female
agent.
it was.
Yeah, everybody got that confused.
Did you get any biscuits after that?
Nah, I haven't seen none of them since. I haven't seen none of them since. I don't really want to either.
You don't even eat biscuits.
My shit just now right. I can just now got my motherfucking credit right. That shit is off me. It was forever. It fucked me up for real.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned, man. Big lesson learned. Don't fuck with the realtors.
Now, anytime that how many kids do you have?
3.
3. Did you get paternity tests for all of them?
All of them. I got 3 boys. Yeah.
Okay, 3 boys.
I wasn't really with none of them, but the first one. So it's like the other ones. Yeah, I had to.
Okay.
I had a bunch of fucking child support scares. Like it was.
I know. I saw one.
So fucking crazy, man.
Do you recommend that all guys, when they're not with the mother, get a paternity test?
Hell yeah, for sure. You definitely got to do that, man. I'm fixed. I got a vasectomy.
You got a vasectomy?
Yeah.
So how was that?
That's the best thing I ever did in my life.
Was it painful?
But you know,
It wasn't
sometimes you can
painful.
still
I
get a
was
girl
up.
pregnant even when you have a vasectomy.
No, don't jinx me. Knock
Okay.
on whatever around this motherfucker.
Nothing wrong with a condom, Slim Thug.
So you don't want
That's
no
cool.
more. You
That'll work
had
all the time.
3 boys. Wait, whoa.
Does that mean you don't pull out because you have a
I
vasectomy?
definitely do, man. But one of my brothers got 12 kids. One of them got
Jesus.
10. One of them got
God.
8.
Damn.
You know,
Only
y'all don't
3
play.
boys?
It's like
You didn't want no
the
daughters?
family- Nah, I don't want nobody running through my daughter. I don't want no daughter.
Pick which one you wanted.
I got 3 boys. I feel like I made it. I said, I'm good.
You didn't get your karma, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get my karma. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm gonna send my boys to get y'all girls pregnant.
Oh, great.
But
Thanks.
yeah, I'm good, man. And it's reversible. You know, if I ever got 40 years old and did simp up and get married or some shit, you know, I can reverse it.
Did it hurt?
It didn't hurt. I was up the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a girl.
How did they do it? What'd they do?
They cut a hole at the under your ball sack or whatever.
That sounds painful.
Go in there and they numb you first, of course, and then
But they stick a needle to numb you?
yeah, stick a
You
needle
felt
in
that?
there. Yeah, that was the most painful part
Okay.
though. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I got tattoos everywhere, so
Right.
needle ain't just
It's like a tattoo on your balls.
yeah, right. Yeah, so it wasn't that crazy, It was quick, you know what I'm saying? And then just the pressure of not having to worry about women trying to say you got them pregnant, man. Like, cause it was like I had my last boy. I didn't think that was my son at the time, cause I had a rubber on, and it was a wild night. I guess the rubber bust or whatever. But
You're like, this feeling too good.
right,
You knew it busted.
Nah, I promise I didn't. We was like,
Because I always think guys know when that condom busts. When that shit starts feeling really
if I'm
good.
sober and I feel it, I
Okay.
know, okay, it's good. But I really believe, honestly, that was my, that it was good, But not only that, though, I had a girl come from like 13 years ago. Like, she hit me with they froze my whole bank account, matter of fact. I'm chilling in my little penthouse I was turning up at the time, living my life, and all of a sudden I get my shit froze, and they say, like 80,000 back pay, and I gotta pay a lot of money every month. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, from who and where and why? And they like, well, we served you in the club, and Club Drake, back in the day, it was a club. That club we was at when that shit jumped out.
Oh, when the police came
Yeah,
in?
they say they served me in there. I'm like, hell no, I ain't never got served in the club. So,
I didn't
That's
recall that.
embarrassing.
right, nah, that never happened,
You
though.
be in there having a great time.
Yeah, it gets served. But like,
Sign this.
I don't be putting my address and my name on nothing, so they couldn't find me is what it had to been. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I get in touch with the girl. I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean you got a baby? Why the fuck you ain't tell me 13 years ago? She like, fuck that, you going to jail and all that. Like, why the fuck am I going to jail? Why you want me to go to jail?
13 years later.
If it's my baby, then
Right.
I'm going to pay for that. If I pay my back pay, whatever I got to pay. But you the one who just now showing up. So I was like, send me a picture of the dude. She sent me a picture. He pointed the fuck you sign to me.
Oh my God.
I'm like, wow, this is like real stressful. Like, I'm going to have to beat the shit out of this nigga and let him know his mama's the
He was
hoe.
breaking weed up.
You know what I'm saying?
13 years.
Right, that's what I'm like. What the
Even
fuck are
his
you
middle
doing?
finger up.
But obviously, it was some nigga in her ear in the background. I can kind of hear a nigga talking sometimes. So I'm like, what's the deal? And I'm like, give me a blood test. If it's mine, I just, if I gotta pay the shit, I pay it. Nah, fuck that. So it took me like a year and a half of finding them and going to court.
That's crazy.
And proving, finally, when I get to court and the judge actually look at the paper. First, we went to court and he was like, this judgment too big for my court. So we had to find the motherfucker who say they served me again, and he was like, catch me if you can.
Oh my
he
God.
It was just a real fucked up situation, man. And finally we found him, like in a year and a half, and the judge finally looked at the paperwork and was like, you said you served this dude at the club? It says 11 a.m. on here, and this, how the fuck you
club
serve
is
at a
that?
club?
Like,
11
What
a.m.
all night club you was at?
Right, exactly. So the judge was like, throw this shit out. I grant him a blood test, got a blood test, it wasn't mine. So I go bad on the bitch. Bitch, fuck you and that punk ass nigga, your son. Like all that. Like, and then it was another girl in Dallas hit me with the same
Damn.
shit, like child
Slim,
support.
You gotta wear a condom.
Saige is pregnant too,
Well,
by the way,
listen,
by you.
well, listen. Exactly. Right, it was a girl in Dallas saying, you got a baby. Same thing, a little girl, about 13. Me and my manager showing up. We like, what the fuck? And he like, man, you tripping. He looking at me like, y'all looking at me like, Slim, you wild. They got well forever. I'm like, man, I don't even know the fuck they talking about. Like, this shit was 13 years ago, but I was like 17, 18. So I was like, what the fuck? So we took the little swab. They was like, you want me to call a girl up here? I was like, hell yeah. So she come up there. She ugly as fuck.
Oh, did you fuck her though?
I'm like, hell no. Nah.
You know you done fucked some ugly girls.
I tell my manager, I say, man, I was broke back then, but nah, I wasn't fucking. I ain't never fucking no ugly bitch like that. Like, so he like, man, he kind of looking at me sideways too. So we did that, and of course, I was like, how did we meet? What did we meet? Oh, we was at the club with Big Mo. R.I.P. Big Mo. Yeah, we was at the club with Big Mo. You came to my house, and my boyfriend came home. You had to run out the back door. I'm like, nah,
that
bitch.
Was not
you want to remember?
I don't do no go to no bitch house on the road. That's road rules. You don't go to no bitch house.
And I would remember running out.
I would know that. Like, so I was like, hell no. And of course, that came back, wasn't mine. This nigga hit me with another motherfucker, like out of Beaumont, saying she had my baby. Like, it just was real crazy. A bitch I never met.
Any fucking tall baby is yours.
Yeah, right. I just felt, and then I got the one that's coming. Like, well, I'm saying, like my youngest son that really was mine coming, and I'm like, they saying that's my baby. I'm like, it just was coming from everywhere.
Right.
So I was like, man, fuck this shit. I don't ever want to deal with this shit again in my life. I went and got me a vasectomy without thinking twice. I called my sister, I say, set this fucking appointment. I went and did that shit, like, without even thinking twice. Like, and they was like, you want to save some sperm? Fuck that.
No,
I don't
destroy
want none
it.
of that. Just destroy this shit. Like, end this shit now. So, you know.
Expose it to the air.
I don't know how I would feel if I met a guy that I'm dating and he tells me he had a vasectomy.
Well,
I don't know
vasectomy.
I say it wrong.
I'm
sorry.
She has a son.
What? I have a 10-year-old, but I want a daughter. I want a girl.
How would you feel if you were messing with a guy that was the only one you were messing with and he wanted to get a paternity test?
I would feel like, okay.
What?
You wouldn't be mad?
I wouldn't be mad at all. I'll be like, yes, let's get this DNA poppin'.
It wouldn't make you feel differently about him?
No. I mean, you said we're not together. I got pregnant.
No. Let's just say it's your man.
Oh, it's my man and he asked me for, I'm raising hell. Right. It's going down. It's going to be so bad. But if I'm the way I am now, single, and I end up being pregnant by somebody and they ask me for a paternity test, of course I would give it to them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad about it.
You'd be like, I'm 100% positive.
But if it was one of, like, somebody I was serious with, that I was in a serious relationship for a long time, and he asked me for, oh my God, I might stab him. I might stab him. I might stab him. I might.
So what about if you had, would it be automatic child support?
No, I'm not with that.
You got to see how he handles his responsibilities.
That's why I'm like, I need that test. Because I'm going to have to spend this bread.
Right.
No, I mean, I wouldn't.
And it's not just that, it's also the bond with the child. You don't want to.
Right.
I would not ever put a man on child support if he's taking care of the kid, as long as he's taking care of his responsibility.
Yeah.
Now, if he goes AWOL on me, I can't find him.
I pay child support.
I might put him on child support.
Do you think child support's a bad thing?
Not at all. I don't think it's bad, but I think if you're a dude, I think you need to file it on yourself. If you're not with that woman. If you're not with that woman, I say file it on yourself, because women are emotional, and at any given minute, the new bitch can piss her off, and then she make you have to pay back pay, and you behind, you know. But if you ahead of your game, it just give you control. Like, you know, you can't tell me shit. You know, here go your check every month on time. You can't tell me shit about about I can't see my kids. You can't play them games with me. You know, it is what it is. You get your check and we good.
That's why it's always good for guys to be proactive when it comes
you gotta be, and then you ain't behind. You know, you ain't got to catch up on nothing. You know,
Saige like, I ain't gotta worry about none of that
shit. That's it.
Nigga, I see you taking all them vacations with that bitch, and your son.
I got something for you. I got something for your vasectomy.
When dealing with women, that's definitely something that will and can happen. I'm telling you.
Saige, would you date a guy with kids?
Yeah, I have, actually.
How is that for you?
For me, it was more so interesting because I'm like, why do you want to be with me? And he knew I was a virgin too.
Right.
So like that got weird as far as like knowing he had kids, and then we're talking about his kids, and meanwhile I've never had a dick in my vagina. Right. But
it's great. It's graced your vagina.
My bad. Grace.
All right, now
there you go. Whatever.
But you, Santa, being that you lost a lot of weight, looking good, by the way, was there ever a time that you felt like you were overweight and you didn't want to get naked in front of a female?
I don't think it matter. I think women fuck fat niggas all the time.
You were never fat.
I don't think it's no big deal.
But guys, just like women are self-conscious, sometimes guys get self-conscious.
I ain't never felt self-conscious like, let me not get naked in front of this bitch now.
Leave my t-shirt on.
Turn up.
I mean, if she already went that far, she might as well not. You know, I don't think she would mind.
A lot of women tell me I'm getting too skinny. They like, I need your belly back.
I need your baller belly.
To rub on, so I don't think women give a fuck. Like, it's a difference.
No, because I remember I have a friend who's one of my coworkers, and he had gained some weight, and he said he wouldn't have sex unless he had a t-shirt on.
Wow, that's funny.
He was thinking
It's
about
DJ
it.
MB if you want to know who it is.
Damn.
He said it on the air, so.
Oh, shit.
And it was Emmy.
He said he had gained some weight, and he was like, I could only have sex with a t-shirt on. So I know for some guys. How about is having sex different, losing weight?
Man, I don't know. I don't think so. I might got more energy in me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I might don't bust and give up fast. I might can round to you, but...
Did your dick get bigger?
I don't know. I would hope so. I would hope so.
It's because your stomach shrinks and then you could see your dick
an
now.
appearance.
I never was like, no.
You acted like he was obese.
I wasn't just no.
You
could always see your dick.
Now you can see your
man,
feet.
I never got that fat.
You ever send out dick pics?
I don't do dick pics, man. I don't do dick pics. I think that's we call it meat. I don't do the meat meal. It's like I think I would be set up if I did something like that. I think girls would stay trying to,
But if your face ain't in it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We kind of think that's kind of gay. You know what I'm saying?
Why? You sent it to a woman.
Me and my homeboys,
what
we
if
just
you're
think
dealing
that's
with
gay.
All your homeboys that say that, by the way,
for
have
it.
sent out a dick pic or something.
I mean, I do a whole porno with you, like we can fuck and then you can keep it.
So if the girl asks you for the dick pic, you would tell her no, but we could record you sucking it.
We can record it. Yeah,
that feels like a setup.
Yeah, we can do
that.
I
would be okay with that.
If you in it and we both in it, then I ain't tripping. Fuck it.
She can make a lot.
Do you feel like when the cameras, when you do a sex tape,
how guys react to that?
And the camera's rolling, do you feel like you show out more if you know you're filming it?
I don't think so. I think it's normal. I do them shits all the time, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
You don't be extra like...
For jack-out purposes. If I got a bitch, I'm going to be fucking her on tape. And just in case she gone, I might need that one day.
Okay. That's romantic.
It is what it is.
Sage, you ever got filmed doing something?
Mm-mm.
You never filmed yourself sucking dick or nothing and put it on Snapchat?
Nope.
Put it on Snapchat.
I'm too focused on my career to
that could help. If you do a good job.
I think I could take Saige virginity if she was one-on-one.
Oh,
Sage. Challenge.
Slim, he has a vasectomy too, so you have nothing to worry about.
I don't know, man.
I think I can talk you out of it, Saige.
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear
I just be like, what you waiting on? What are we waiting on?
Yeah, we're not getting no younger.
You trying to wait to get married or what? Like, what you think you're going to get a certain
serve her?
award?
Do you think you would serve her? You think you would do it the right way?
Yeah, the way everyone was describing before.
Because you're not that romantic.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna just bust up in there, like that. I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is that you said that you're not into taking virginity, right?
I ain't.
But then you go say something like that. So many males do that.
Do
so
what?
many guys.
I don't want to be with a virgin.
Yeah, and then
be like, what's up?
Or something.
It's because of I'm saying like the attachment. Like, I don't want to be responsible for taking your virginity because that's something special to you. Mm-hmm. And if you feel like that's something real special to you, and you feel like you did that to be with somebody you wanted to be with forever. I don't want to break your heart.
But she didn't say that.
I'm just saying, like, if that was that's why I say I don't want to deal with virgin.
Would you kiss her?
Oh, a virgin?
Saige, would you kiss her before you took her virginity?
She pretty. I kiss her like a motherfucker.
So you would make out first and everything.
I do all that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would probably give her some head. She a virgin.
I mean, right?
Well, she's had head before, though. There's been other mouths down there. Right? You're not the first mouth.
How many mouths been down here?
Yeah, man.
You gotta put that work in. Don't do no sloppy dress. Don't do no little work.
She never had a pussy before. She'll take anything.
I ain't no bit at eating girls out. I ain't gonna lie, man.
You're not good at that?
I ain't gonna lie.
Then you're not making no effort.
I ain't gonna lie.
Why aren't you
I don't
good?
think, because I ain't really, I never was really into it. Like, I could be with a bitch for years and rarely
what's
eat her
the
out.
longest you've ever been
saying?
down there? How about that?
I don't know.
That's a good
It's like,
question.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really just that cold at it, I don't think. But I be telling girls, hey, man, I do it more now than ever.
Saige, I don't think you should lose your virginity.
Have you ever had a
It's not feeling good.
Have you ever had a girl tell you how to do it?
Nah, I'll be talking to him. I'm porno style. I'll be, hey, you like that? Yeah, I'm finna tongue kiss that
so
pussy,
you take
baby.
that.
And you'd be like, "That you call it tongue kiss?"
And then he licks it once.
Right. Every bullshit
Just
be
like a little lizard.
All right, let's get this shit started. Yeah,
No,
I
but
be
that's
hyping them
good.
up.
So, and a woman who's with you, she can tell you what to do, and you'll do it.
Oh yeah. If
That's
I'm with
good.
a girl, I ain't gonna be randomly eating out the highs though. If I fuck
No,
with you,
because
I
some
fuck
guys
with you.
don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah, nah, I'm not like that. I want to be told what to do. I want you to tell me what's right. I'm trying to get.
See, I told you guys.
I'm trying to
I
get to that spot.
I think you have to tell. You have to tell guys like what you like.
I'd rather you tell me.
That's weird to me. The only thing I could do is be like harder, right there, whatever the case. But I can't be like, all right, move a little to the left. Now move your tongue like this.
Well, I don't think he means like that, but
suck my clit.
No, I
Like,
will
you
give.
need to learn how to do
I'm
that.
not gonna lie.
You a grown-up.
I feel like 80% of guys who try to eat pussy don't know what they're doing.
Really?
They don't know what
That's
they're
how I
doing.
feel. I'd be
That's
like,
slim
I don't
thug.
You know what I
He's
mean?
like-
Look, she's a virgin.
he probably
and she's
do it
like,
wrong on
yeah,
purpose,
I
so he don't
agree.
got to do it
I
no
must
more.
got
Nah, it ain't that. I
No,
just
but
don't
here's
know
the
how cold I am.
thing. I get tired of telling them what to do.
Eating
Get
pussy
tired.
is not the
You know
hardest
what
thing
I
in the
mean?
world to do. It's actually really easy.
No, but I find but the thing is,
Just
this
so
is
you
the
know.
thing, is when you get, I find when you teach them, they learn and they do a great job, like make you come in 5-10 minutes, which is really amazing.
Yeah,
That's a
5.
really good timing. But you're giving them the major keys. You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. Don't go
Like
The second way.
that's why I stopped teaching guys how to eat pussy, because you can't give these
shit.
guys the major keys.
I agree.
Because then they go and eat everybody's pussy.
That's fine, and they
not
should send me a
everybody knows
thank
how to
you
eat
gift
pussy.
basket.
Like I taught him that. I know.
I think it's great if you can teach a guy how to be a better man after you. So
Yeah,
whoever he's
man.
with you.
No.
That. I did that before.
No,
and
you
then you
could
gotta
take-
run around seeing him be the better man.
Exactly.
With the
That's
next
fine.
bitch.
That's fine.
No, you could take your whack mouth to the next bitch.
Yeah.
Let her teach
Do
you.
the same whack
I'm not gonna let you be
ass.
whack at eating my pussy just to prove a point for the next bitch.
Nah, honestly, like
You're
you gotta
welcome,
pick.
bitch.
You gotta pick who you want to give the major keys to. You can't just give the major keys to everybody,
Right.
especially if they got good dick. Just deal with that. It's okay.
What about eating butt? Will you do that?
I ain't never doing that. That's
You
far.
never
I
have.
ain't that freaky.
What a
On my
waste of
kids, I
mouth.
ain't never did that. That ain't what
Not
I
even
do.
for Sage as a virgin.
I ain't gonna get down
Come
with
on.
virgin or not.
Come
nah.
on.
I just ain't that freaky. I'm just getting into eating pussy, like like that, like
One
to
step
where
at a
I'm more
You're
open
not
to doing
missing out
that.
on anything.
Yeah, I'm
You're
cool
not
with
missing
that.
out.
Do you let girls
I don't want no
Sure.
girl eat my ass or none of that.
Do you let
shit.
girls sit on your face?
I'd probably do that. Now that's different.
But
If
that's
you,
still
yeah.
pussy on your face.
Yeah,
Right, I'm
pussy
just
on my
saying,
face
yes,
is different.
yeah.
That's cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm drunk and I'm just turned up like fuck it. Yeah, I'd do that. Fuck it.
Okay.
I don't remember doing it, but I probably would do it.
You like, I did what?
a
If
bad
you got-
bitch get away with a lot of shit. With me. Yeah.
If you got pussy on your face, you got ass on your chin. So what's the difference?
Nothing wrong with little.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's kind of true.
That's funny.
All right, now here's the last question because I know you got to go soon. All right. Do you ever come clean after a relationship? Like, say you break up with somebody, you did a lot of fucked up shit, and you all become friends. Would you ever admit things that you did?
I probably would, I probably would. I'm a real nigga. I always like telling the truth, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So
All right, so tell Latoya right now. No, I'm playing.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like if I did something, I would say it. I would say, well, okay, I did fuck up, my bad. But I ain't finna admit to nothing I ain't do, you know what I'm saying? So it is
And
what
I'm
it
standing
is.
by it.
And that's my word. I'm standing by it. It is what it is.
Did she tell you before she was getting married?
We wasn't really talking like that, all the time. But
Were you were you devastated because you know how you see?
Nah, actually, I was like the quote nigga. Man, they might make
quote.
it. I was like, he's so romantic. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, what is he talking about?
Like,
Then
That's
I got
so funny.
I was like, I follow him on the gram. He's saying some cool shit. I felt
Right.
like
The quote,
that's what she
nigga.
needed.
I just got that.
It
That
took
was
me a minute.
So
I
I'm
was
like,
slow on
maybe he
that.
a romantic dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna work. I really believed it was gonna work on the cool.
Yeah, because I saw after that you started putting up quotes.
I probably reposted some of his posts before. I wasn't hating, man. I ain't gonna never
Oh
be
my
no
God,
hater.
that's
I ain't
so
never no hater. I repost his quotes probably before. I follow him, like I said.
Right.
So he be saying some cool shit. I kind of thought it was gonna work on the cool.
Do you look forward to getting married?
I don't look forward to it. I really can't see it right now. I can't even envision myself married. You know, I just don't have no good examples of marriage around me for niggas like me. Everybody I know married say never get married.
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall is a different type of dude. He ain't really like me.
Right.
Paul Wall wasn't wildin' ever. I can't never remember him after shows out on the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never been like that for him.
So you don't want to get married because you want to continue to wall out?
I'm not wilding out right now. I go to sleep at 11, 12 o'clock.
So
I
you
turn
may
down
wanna
bitches.
change
I had bitches the other night like, hey, what's up? Like sets of bitches trying to come
Were
out
they on
with
your
me.
Instagram?
And
I follow him on Snap and
but
he
I'd be like, nah, I'm chilling. I had to escape and go home, and I cherish sleep, man. You know.
Did you see him do that on
Listen,
Snapchat?
Snapchat,
He be
I be
turned.
seeing his shit. He
Yeah.
What I be
having
doing?
mad bitches. Like, you be out of town, it'd be like a train of bitches behind you. It look like you're flying bitches in.
But then he goes back to the hotel by himself.
No, you know what it is?
I do
it's no
turn up.
evidence
Nah,
because he got
I-
his things tied.
Right.
Tired.
Nah,
Like
but
it's in a
I
tube
do
side.
turn around. I do turn up. I have fun. I had a threesome in the last few months, like, you know, but nowhere near like I used to be. Like,
You was
know what I'm
busting that
saying?
vegan nut on them.
Busting that vegan nut all over, man. Yeah.
Eat it as
Right. It's all good.
swallow it.
It's all good. But yeah, I don't be turning up as much as I used to, man. I guess with the working out shit, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning for no reason. I just don't be having the energy for all the extraness, you know what I'm saying?
In the nighttime.
At night, I be tired, dead tired. You know, real talk, like sleeping in the motherfucker. So I be escaping from that shit a lot of the times.
Okay.
You know, it just ain't as exciting as it used to be. It's cool. I love to do it every once in a while, but wow, I'm not that. My boy was just saying, bro, we been in New York. I ain't never seen you not hit a bitch up or try to make a bitch come through.
Right.
I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm at that level where I'm cool.
It's a brand new
That's
Slim
good.
Thug, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting better.
Slim Thugger motherfucker.
But don't you feel healthier?
Yeah, I definitely feel healthier. You know, from working out and shit you talking about, or just
Just
not
from
wanna-
changing your lifestyle.
Yeah, I feel it, I see it, you know, so it's good. I still will fuck you though.
Oh.
Just for the record.
That sounds like a threesome
Just let it
right
be
there.
known.
Sage,
Just
Stephanie.
for the record.
Oh, shit. I wasn't.
Her Instagram though, she be doing way too much on Instagram.
No, you think I do a lot?
I do. You make
I don't
everybody
think I
wanna
be
fuck
doing
you, I think.
too much. I think I do.
I be liking
Yeah.
Stephanie's pictures on Instagram.
Right. I be like,
Yeah.
man, I want to
Like
fuck
that
you.
Because
Yeah.
I don't think I'm overly. I don't think I look like a cheap slut. I look a little slutty,
Nah,
just
I don't
not
say
cheap
you look
slutty.
cheap, but
Is that
I would fuck-
a engagement ring on or something? What is
Yeah,
that?
No,
I've
it's
seen
that
that
on
my
Instagram.
aunt gave me this. No, I'm not engaged.
Just
I'm
checking.
very
So I'm
single.
good.
I'm dating.
They're both single. You guys are both single.
Right.
Y'all wear
And you
the
got on
same
And we
matching
matching.
outfits.
I think it's a
We do
sign.
have matching
Same
outfits on.
I think it makes sense.
We're
Let's
like
go eat or something, man. Let's go to
Let's go eat. Let's go get some
Let's go have
veggies.
some drinks or something and see what happens.
You can't drink, you
You
said.
know what's so
She
funny?
can have the drinks.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny? He said that he's fasting. I've been fasting too.
See, look.
But she stopped today.
weird.
It's a sign, man.
So
it's
weird.
a sign. We should do this
So
There's
shit.
a lot of
weird.
Your
signs.
signs.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh no, Virgos are a mess.
You don't like Virgos? Virgos are the coolest
Nah, yeah,
people.
Virgos are cool, but they're freaky, and you gotta.
I like
watch their ass.
Virgos. I like Virgos.
He said
But
he's not freaky though.
the thing with Virgos is y'all are liars and y'all are manipulative.
No, they're
I think I'm the
assholes.
He
reason
just lied and
I'm
manipulated you right now.
What did
No,
I?
I'm kidding.
Now manipulator, I'm gonna try to talk you into giving me the pussy for sure. Like, why wouldn't I ain't gay? You know what I'm saying? Like, why
Stephanie a
wouldn't
virgin.
I? Okay.
We got two virgins on the show today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk them both
A
out of it.
virgin for today. I'm a virgin.
I ain't do
I'm
shit
a
today.
Thursday virgin. I'm a Thursday virgin,
So back
guys.
to the tip. How do you eat
Friday
a virgin
version.
out of it? Go ahead.
Right.
All right, but no, we know you got to go, but we appreciate you so much for coming through the brand new Slim Thug.
Right.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Get my album I'm dropping this Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's what we
American
were here for,
King.
really.
That's what we here for, but I don't care. We ain't got to talk about it too much. You know, I'm happy to be on the show. I be checking y'all out, too. I fuck with y'all, man.
All right, we appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Listen,
so
Slim Thug been
much.
rocking for a minute because he did lip service when I was at Sirius.
Right.
That's how I know so much about him.
Yeah, man. That was a long ass time ago. It was
and-
black and white or something.
Yeah, it was look, I didn't have any money, all right? It was,
Oh,
an intern with a camera with a nightlight on it.
Right, right. Still here, man. That's
Slim Thugger.
That is.
Listen up, because we need help to keep putting out the show you love for free every week.
That's free. Free 99.
Look, nobody likes filling out surveys, but we really need you to do it. It won't take more than 5 minutes, and besides helping out the show,
You love us.
you'll be entered for a chance to win a $100 iTunes gift card.
We know some of you may have already done surveys like this in the past, but fuck that. We really need you to log in and fill this thing out as accurately as possible. Once we know more about you, then we'll be able to help deliver the show and sponsors that you dream about. Finding sponsors who are a good fit means we get to give you good deals and information on the brands that you care about while we keep the show free to enjoy every week. And if you don't care about helping us, fuck you. No.
Oh my God.
But if you don't care about making the show better, do it for the chance to win a free iTunes or Amazon.com gift card, okay? So go to lipservicesurvey.com. Again, that's lipservicesurvey.com.